but according to one Pistons fans, they did. And that mistake was passing on Shadeon Sharpe over, drafting Jaden Ivey and passing over Shadeon Sharpe. I can't believe my eyes when I read it. I mean, it's no disrespect to Shadeon. He looked solid against an Israeli team. He looked solid, 27 points. He looked good, but Jaden Ivey, what he has done so far in preseason, it doesn't matter what Shadeon does. Jaden Ivey was the pick. What are your thoughts, though? Pistons make a mistake?
Before I do tell you my thoughts and my opinions, like before we went live, I told you an Instagram follower of mine kind of had the same opinion. Maybe he saw it from Reddit. Maybe it's not actually his own opinion. I'm just trying to look for it, and he deleted his comment. Just my luck. No, I don't think the Pistons made a mistake. You can go back, well documented. I was high on both Shadeon Sharpe, Benedict Mathurin, and Jaden Ivey. I think all three of them are going to have really good careers. I did think the Pistons needed a shooting guard, and that's what Shadeon Sharpe's going to play for the Portland Trailblazers, but I don't think we made a mistake. I think it's way too early to even have those conversations for less than 2 preseason games in, and we're already having these hot takes about, oh, Shadeon Sharpe dropped 27 against a non-NBA team. Pistons made a mistake. Like, it's those fans that just kind of look at the box scores, and you're kind of like, dude, like, I'm not even going to entertain this conversation right now. Like, Jaden Ivey, his first game against the Knicks, looked phenomenal. Didn't have any turnovers. Last game with the Pelicans, he did have a couple turnovers, but he was 9 for 9 from the free throw line. I mean, I'm so high on Jaden Ivey and a Cade Cunningham backcourt, I'm not even going to entertain this. But that's Pistons Reddit for you. Toxic as hell.
It is. It definitely is. And Shadeon, I mean, you're right. He looked good. I mean, he had 27 points against an Israeli team. And what I liked about it is he didn't look like a rookie. Like, I'm talking physically, he didn't look like a rookie. He looked probably like a second or third year player. Like, he's a thick 2 guard. He'll probably play some 3 this year. Like, I feel like he could body some guys up in the post. But anyway, he looked good against an Israeli team. He could pick his spots. He could, his jumper looked good. I mean, he was getting to the rim, and he looked like a solid player. But again, it's preseason, and it was against an Israeli professional team. No knock on those guys, but they're not NBA players. Like that, it was like Shadeon Sharpe went back to college and actually played a game. That's what it looked like to me. So I don't know. I think it's way too early to say who made a mistake. I think Jaden Ivey, no matter what, is the pick by Detroit. He's going to have the better career over Shadeon Sharpe. And whoever this fan is, dude, you are crazy. Let me just say that. You're crazy, man.
I mean, they were doing that last year with Cade Cunningham. If you remember, Cade Cunningham got up to a really bad start, obviously, injuring his ankle in training camp, and his shooting numbers, you can go back and look, his shooting numbers were really bad. And People are saying the Pistons should have drafted Jalen Green over Cade Cunningham. I mean, even had guys like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe say that. It's so early within their, young careers for us to even have that take. Why don't we have a larger sample size? You can make your opinion around 30 or 40 games to kind of see like what they could possibly be as players. We're in the preseason, man, and we're having these opinions. Like, we got to chill out.